Rise on Thursday night to see how the temperatures are going to be. If they're going to wear a coat over the costume, or they can go coat-free.
Layer under the costume. How's that? Don't cover it with a coat. Just go layers underneath. Hey, we have a storm coming in, and the winds today we're whipping ahead of it. Hidden Peak, a gust to 72. Bryan Head, a gust to 62. Cedar City and Richfield both gusting into the 50s. Panguitch to 46. And Provo and areas around St. George gusting into the upper 30s. All of that ahead of this. This is up at Solitude. I showed you the base earlier. This is mid-mountain, obscured by the clouds. Snow is lightly falling, and it is accumulating out on the mountain. So this is just the beginning of what's going to be an interesting storm that should deliver 6 to 12 inches up in the Cottonwoods. The valleys are going to get the rain, but mountains will get snow across northern and southern Utah. You can see the rainfall that's happening across the Great Salt Lake right now. It really hasn't gone much farther south than the Salt Lake County line out over Tooele right now. But if we zoom in, we've got some rainfall just north of Logan. But the valley itself, checking the cameras, it's kind of immune to some of the heavier rain. It's actually over the mountain range and over in towards Tremonton and South Willard. A moderate cell right now just around Riverdale, right as you're headed up Interstate 84 as you head up the canyon. And then more precipitation backed out over the lake. Now the plan is this line is going to shift south and east overnight. But as the low develops, it's going to kind of pivot over Utah. And that's going to enhance the potential for Provo area south as well as over into the Uintas. Temperatures 42 right now in Logan and in Rock Springs, still 46 in Salt Lake, 69 degrees in St. George, and we do still have the wind happening across southern Utah. So as the front comes in, you'll see it's a pretty narrow band, but there is cold air behind, and we will see a little enhancement with this little front that goes through. But I want to watch, and I want you to watch, and I'll show you what happens. This is tonight at 10 o'clock. Tomorrow morning at 7. Precipitation very light, Ogden north, and the storm almost pivots Provo south and just kind of holds. That lasts for much of the day. So Salt Lake City, Utah County, Point South get some precipitation, and they'll get a little bit more totals. But north of Salt Lake looks pretty sparse. The mountains keep getting that snow all the way through Tuesday night and Wednesday. And then this little guy clips by. This is Thursday evening trick-or-treat time. Cache Valley north, some storminess, but I think will be dry across most of the Wasatch Front. Look at the totals. Salt Lake, 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch, but north up towards Logan and Ogden, only a couple of hundredths. Provo 1/4, Fillmore looks to be 1/4 to 1/2 inch. Snowfall, northern mountains, Cottonwoods included, 6 to 12. Wasatch back, high benches, 1 to 3. The Uintas get 8 to 14, and the south central mountains get the potential for 6 to 12 inches. Forecast across the central area. Scattered valley rain, mountain snow, cooler temperatures. Manti tops out at 37. Price is only in the 40s. St. George, there will be some rain around, but limited, less than 1/10 of an inch for you, 59 for the high. And then we stay cool right on through Halloween and into the 1st of November with highs below normal in the 60s. Northern Utah, we're looking at valley rain, mountain snow overnight and during the day tomorrow, becoming showery by afternoon. And most of the heavier rain will be south of Salt Lake, but 47 for the high in Salt Lake and 51 in Ogden. 7-day forecast, 40s, then 50s, dry for Halloween, cloudy through the end of the week, and a 30% chance on Sunday of another little brush by. On Monday night, we announced a weekly winner in the KSL Les Olson Photo Contest. Rick Kramer, congratulations. You're our 4th and final winner for the month of October. You're featured at KSLTV.com, and we'll announce the winner next week.
Wow. We want to find the pot of gold at the end of that rainbow.
Pretty, wasn't it?
I know.
Yep.
Thanks.
All right, stick around. We'll be right back.